Hey, welcome back everyone to the, I'm going to call it the Curiosity Resort on Southern Studios. Just got back from the beach today, so I'm pretty tired, but I got to get this video up from the card show this weekend, Minnesota Card Show. It was advertised as 450 tables, but after recount, there was more like 525 tables. A lot of good vintage, a lot of good cards and memorabilia all the way around. And of course, there was a lot of Pokemon too. There was an amazing table in the back room that had a turkey red Mathewson, the highest graded Cap Anson cabinet card, and a really nice Christy Mathewson Crackerjack card, among all the Ty Cobbs, Mickey Mantles, and everything else he had at the table. So it was a fun show. I went on Friday. I missed out on meeting Video Guy 316 and Eric at the Card Closet. That would have been cool to meet them guys there. And I missed Josh from Peeps also. I was only there a couple hours, but I did find a nice batch of Redman tobacco cards for a really good price. They don't have the tabs, and I don't really matter. They're not graded, and that doesn't really matter either. So we'll go through them, let you see the Redman tobacco cards I picked up. Here's the 52 Duke Snider. And the backs and the 52s are green. These cards didn't have any creases. It's just some corner wear, maybe some lopsided cuts where the tab is cut off at the bottom. Here's a 52 Leo the Lip DeRocher. Just great color on these cards. I like them all. Here's a Monty Irvin. He's got a nice little stadium background. Most of the 52s are pretty clear in the background. Mostly some of the 53s will have some background on them. But here's a 52 Robin Roberts. Actually got a double of that one. The guy had a bunch of them. They're priced really reasonable, so I said how much for the whole pile, and we agreed on the price, and I'm now the proud owner. 52 Ralph Kiner, purple background. I mention that because you'll see later the 53 background is a little different. And the last of the 52s, Dom DiMaggio. You can see a little stadium artwork in the back. And then for 53s, here's the Duke Snider, and the 52 didn't have any of the stadium background artwork, where the 53 does. And you can see where the tab is partially showing at the bottom. And like I said, no creases, you know, just the corners are a little bit wore on a few of them. Red backs on the 53s. It says right on the bottom there, cut along dotted line. So people cut along the dotted line as they were instructed. Warren Spahn, 53. Nellie Fox. Johnny the Big Cat Mize is also famous with the Cardinals and Giants. And the original rapper, Casey Stengel, had his own language called Stengelese. If you look up some articles on Google about Stangalese, it's very interesting listening to Casey's Stangalese speak. So as mentioned before, the 52 is purple background, 53 is a red background. Beautiful cards. So glad I went to the show only a couple hours, and then we headed south to the resort. We're gonna be here a couple months. Go to the Dallas card show in beginning of May, and then I'm gonna set it up, have a table at Uncle Rich's show in Frisco over Memorial Weekend, Sunday, Monday show. I think that'll be a great time also. Hall of Famer again, Bob Landman. There's only Dom DiMaggio. He's not in the Hall of Fame of all the cards that I picked up. They averaged about $10 a piece, so I thought it was a good pickup. Early win, and there was 3 early wins in the group. I mean, almost as color. It's almost like a Wheaties card, only all the cards are the same size every year. And the final early win. I appreciate everybody that's watching. I know there's a lot of Strongsville videos going around, so I appreciate your detour, and hope that you can find some good deals like this at your next show. And until then, we'll see ya.